Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be, or afternoon, I'm going to be, still morning. I'm going to be replacing my front struts or shocks on my RX300. I have a 2000. First off, I'm going to get to it now. Of course, first we got to remove the tire. All right, so this is a 12 millimeter. Remove that with a 12 mil, of course. All right, that's where the sensor is and the brake line is. Take that off. That's a 12, and this is a 22 millimeter. Take that off as well. There are two of them, one top, one bottom, and then unclip this sensor, ABS sensor right here, just like that. Just leave them hanging for now. And then this is a 14 millimeter. Remove that as well. All right, I already zapped all this, so you guys don't have to see me in action doing this. Okay, that's the screw. Those are the bolts for now on this side. So and then on top, let me go over here. I went ahead and unplugged my brake sensor for the liquid. There are 3 bolts here, 1, 2, and 3. I believe there are also 14. Let's go ahead and remove those. I also removed the 10 millimeter on the brake hole reservoir holder. There's a nut. Take it off, move it up, kind of move it on the side, and there's a clip right here that you can unclip right over there, so you can pull it out. Okay, this goes like this, like that. Just unclip it. All right. There are 3 of them, so go ahead and remove that. Now the 3 bolts are removed. They're 14 mil. I use one of my long handle to remove it, and then just go ahead and just shake the shock or the strut, and then just pull these guys out. It comes off. See, just like that. I need my 2 hands once again, so just lift it and kind of, because it's loose, remove it, and that's about it. It's very simple to remove the shocks. Now slide it on that side and then drop it down and slide it this way. Okay. All right, guys, so I went ahead and put my spring compressor. So I put a tape so I know where I'm gonna place everything back. So anytime you can see I have a slight leak right over there. So anytime you do shocks like this, you gotta replace this, because chances are that's pretty old, you know. Go ahead and replace it. That way it has a nice bump to it. And as always, safety first when you work on these kind of things. All right, guys, it's loose now. There's no more tension, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove this nut over here. I'm gonna have to gun it. That way it's easier removal. And don't forget to lubricate it first. That's what I forgot to do. All right, so I did remove it. It's a 19 millimeter. Just gunned it, lubed it. Came off easy. So that's my new one. This is the old one. So I guess it goes like that. All right. The lithium grease. So I went ahead and coat that with lithium grease for this. That way it doesn't make that squeaky sound. All right, and then that's the new one. So the new one basically has a little hole for the rubber right here to go in. You can't go wrong. And always put this piece right here at the end of it. That way, it's the same as when you remove it. It's over there, okay? And make sure it sits flush, and then put the belt back on. This side right here, you can see it's kind of like it has a different shape. It's pointing out to the, this side right here. Make sure you aligned it. So this has to point out exactly. Just basically put this on the outside, facing outside the fender, and this goes inside. That's it. That's that. How to put the spring back on. Just compress it. But to put it on, I only put 1 nut for now just to hold it, because when you work by yourself, you gotta have to do stuff like this. Put it in. So the shock, that gap right here, it went in there, and then I inserted it and then held on by 1 nut, and then just put it back, shake it, wiggle it, and then this will go in. All right, I'm gonna put everything back, put the 2 bolts back in, the 12 mil, clip it back, And then on this one, it just comes in just like that. There's no tension to this sway bar links. There's no tension to that. You could just push it and then pull it in. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put everything back, and that's how you replace your shocks on this car and the top the top mount. You gotta replace that because eventually that goes bad. Then you're gonna have to do twice the work instead of replacing it now, since you're already on it. All right. So I guess that's it. I'll be right back. Held on by one bolt. All right, guys. Everything is back. Easy install. Just take some time to remove things, but there's no headaches in installing these things. All right, I'm gonna do the other side. It's the same process, except you don't have to remove the reservoir. It's self-explanatory. That's it. Thumbs up if you can, as always. Subscribe, as every YouTubers would say. Doing this for fun, and hope you had the same workout as I did every time I work on a car, you know. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.